All of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk?
Okay, somebody want to know here if they're the jerk for not giving their office to a pregnant coworker.
For what? The birth?
Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead, have your baby in here.
Ugh. It's going to be a little awkward.
It says, I work in a business that makes a ton of money selling products to major corporations. Everything is based on sales, and you can simply walk our halls to tell who is the most important people with the company. Everything is incentive-based to keep us selling. Since joining the company 2 years ago, I have been our top seller for the last 5 quarters. I've gone from one side of the floor to the other, and now I am in an office with a large desk, nice chair, refrigerator, and massage chair.
Wow.
Well, there's a relatively new sales girl that is pregnant and has been struggling to adjust. I've tried to take her under wing to help her out, and I feel like she is confusing my kindness for weakness. It began when she asked me for my parking spot, since it was much closer to the building than hers. I gladly accepted and I gave her my spot. Now, she's just sent me a request asking if I could switch offices with her. She said her office is tiny and her belly barely fits in her desk. She also said that the AC doesn't work as well and she's hot there. I'm sure she is also eyeballing my massage chair too, as she often comes to my office to use it. She clearly mentioned this to my boss because now my boss has asked if it would be something I would consider switching offices with her.
What?
I said, well, let me think about it, but I'm leaning towards no. Does that make me a jerk? I mean, I earned this office. Plus, my husband and I are in the process of trying to get pregnant ourselves. So if I get pregnant, do I get my office back? Why am I expected to switch offices with her just because she's pregnant? Is she a jerk if she's like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to switch offices with you. I'm sorry you're a little hot down there and your belly doesn't fit behind the desk, but...
It is not your problem that her AC doesn't work and she hasn't been given decent accommodations by the company. Why are you expected to give up all of the stuff that you've earned?
What about all the other pregnant women who don't ask for that stuff, that do struggle and that they understand they would never ask for someone to give up all of their own stuff? I'm sure you were uncomfortable. I'm sure you were hot at times when you were pregnant. I'm sure you didn't want to walk as far, but you still did it.
Totally. I mean, the parking spot was nice of you.
Right.
That was really awesome.
That opened the door, though. She's like, can I have that? And I like your shoes.
Could you imagine that even if you were pregnant, asking someone to do that for you?
I would never have the balls.
Never.
I think someone needs to say something like, whoa, hold on 1 second. I earned this office. I earned all these perks for helping the company. I can't believe the boss is like signing off on this.
The boss is probably scared because, oh my gosh, pregnant woman's going to... Oh my gosh.
Take us down.
Yes.
Should just put up a post and say, I can't believe
Toxic workplace.
Right. I'm pregnant. I'm hot. I shouldn't be in this kind of condition.
He's the boss of man.
It didn't say.
But it sounds like these are two women.
No, but
in
I'm
this
saying,
letter.
But but she's saying the boss is now asking too. The boss may not. If it's a man, he goes,
just don't get me involved.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling a pregnant woman she can't have a room. He could possibly be scared that what Kevin's saying, they would go online and bash.
The AC issue needs to be addressed by the building. Mm-hmm. Wherever they are in that building, if she's not getting the proper AC, and it's not your problem. The building foreman or whoever, the maintenance people should address that.
Okay, so you're not feeling like this person's a jerk.
No.
If they don't give up the office.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
All right. You feel good. Keep
the
your
girl
office.
who's asking is getting a little big for her britches in more way than one.
Yeah.
Well, she's the one that's acting more like the jerk in the scenario.
I agree.
Okay, what about this one? Says, am I the jerk for asking a short person to get something from a lower shelf? Says, I am 6'4" and I am frequently asked to grab things that are higher up for people who are much shorter than me. Well, I suffer from back problems and shopping can be difficult if I ever need anything from one of the first 2 shelves. So since I help others so often, I asked this woman next to me if she could grab an item off the bottom shelf for me. And she gave me this WTF look and then asked, is this some kind of short joke? It got awkward real fast, and I nervously said, no, I just have a hard time reaching items on the lower shelves. She said, well, I don't work here, and maybe next time you should think about what you say to short people. You come off like a too tall a-hole. Well, I was really taken aback. This woman wasn't a dwarf. She was likely a little over 4 feet tall. I really can't believe she thought I was poking fun at her. I don't think people were making fun of my height when they asked me to grab something up high. Do you think I came off as a jerk?
No, you didn't have evil intentions in your heart.
But it is a little tone deaf because you can go down, she can't go up.
But you're not.
But his back hurts. He can't go down.
Well, she don't know that.
Well, people also need to not just be so edgy when they go out, and not everything means that someone thinks you're a horrible person trying to make fun of you. You know what I mean?
Well, if you can't reach the stuff on the bottom shelf, then bring somebody with you that can. Because it's going to be weird when you ask smaller people to get you stuff from the bottom shelf. They are going to
Who's
be
the
like,
short
"What?"
person you asked that is
But whatever happened,
nimble?
just people being kind and cool. Just, hey, could you please help me out with this? And someone just helps you out without thinking.
I think it's what he's trying to do.
Without it being this big deal that you hate everybody.
Well, you have to preface it with, I have back issues. I can't get down there. Would you mind grabbing that?
I think that's maybe the lesson to learn. I don't think you're a jerk for doing that, but now that you know that somebody might take it the wrong way, thinking you're trying to crack a short joke on it by asking if they can get something off the bottom shelf, you just say, hey, I am so tall and or just say I have really bad back problems and I can't bend over. Would you mind picking that up for me?
Also, too, ask people that work at the store. Did she work at the store or no?
That's what she did, and that's what she said. She's like, I don't work here.
I mean,
Why would you ask me?
Because she thought he was mocking her and she got mad.
Yeah. Okay.
Explain your back pain, and then you'd be fine.
Okay.
I mean, everyone's so offended.
What about this one? Am I the jerk for putting these stipulations on my daughter? It says, my husband and I have a daughter who lives with us in New York. We aren't rich, we're middle class, and my husband was struggling to keep a job, so we decided to retire early and move to South Florida. Oh, bad idea. Our daughter decided to pick up minimum wage jobs after high school for 3+ years and have fun. She did not pursue training or education. She would have needed to pay for education through loans and didn't want to take that on. Well, right before our move, she bought a big dog that we didn't want or approve of. When we sold the New York house and started planning our move to Florida, we stipulated that she could move with us, but had to go to college and find a home for the dog. The dog had already caused close to $20,000 in our former house damage.
Damn.
She was furious and told everybody that we abandoned her. She rushed off and married this guy that she didn't love, who had money, so she'd have a place to stay, and now blames us for her crappy marriage. Am I the jerk for saying that she couldn't move in with us unless she went to college and rehomed the giant shedding dog?
No, you are not a jerk. These kids are out of their minds.
Yes. You are to raise them, get them to 18, and then at that point, anything else you do, technically, I think is gravy.
And if they have an attitude, you kick them out quicker.
Yeah.
Like, if they're cool about it and they're nice and they respect you and they go to school and they follow the rules, then yeah, they can stay. But if they buy a dog that does $20,000 worth of damage to your home, you have every right to aggressively remove them from your home and tell them to go scratch.
I think so as well. So there you go. Any other thoughts on this? Or if you've got a situation where somebody has called you a jerk, you can let us know. Send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com, or text us 877-979-WRMF.